Just driving around.
Boy, it's sure a pretty day out here.
Pretty good day for a green screen.
Whoa! But I just hear something on the CB there.
Well, I'm sorry, son. I was just hooking you up.
Well, that smells like a Smokee. Do I smell?
No, it ain't no Smokee.
I think I smell bacon.
Hey, you're burning your bacon right now.
Well, now listen, Smokee. I need to get this beer all to Texarkana. Do you think you can help me with that?
Well, no, I'm here to interrupt that, son. I'm here to shut you down, and I'm gonna pull you over.
Well, that doesn't seem like a kind thing to do. We're on our way to Atlanta.
I thought you were going to Arkansas.
Well, I got back from Arkansas. Now I'm going to Atlanta. You got a problem with that?
Well, I'm gonna shut you down.
Well, hey,
I'm gonna shut you down.
Okay,
I'm gonna shut you down, son.
Try and shut me down.
I'm
There's
gonna
no way
shut you
you're gonna
down.
catch the rabbit, Smokee.
I'm finna shut you down, son.
This rabbit done garden the hen house. It's garden the rabbit. It's garden the chickens. It's garden the eggs. Okay,
I don't know what he's talking about, but I'll go with it.
All right. Whoa! Fancy little solo bride out there wandering the streets by herself. I wonder if she needs a ride.
Well,
hey there, ma'am.
Hey, that's a handsome-looking little lady right there.
Well, yeah, the name is Burt. That's right. Good guess.
Right.
I don't know how you knew me. I've never seen you before in my life.
Well,
You have such beautiful legs.
thank you.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're driving in England, because otherwise I'd be on that side of the wheel. But we're in London now, and oh my goodness, this cop is still
Yeah, I'm on your ass. I am gonna get you, boy.
How did you
I am
get
on your ass. I'm coming up on you. I'm coming hard. I am coming hard. Coming hard.
The ocean. Now I got me this runaway bride.
No way, yeah.
I'll tell you. It just makes me feel like I gotta get back.
Is she so soon?
She's it's over the state lines. It's all good now.
Well,
You talked to J. Edgar about that. We're going to talk about heading west. Everyone go westbound? Let's do some westbound, huh? How about a little westbound? I like
let's get westbound and down. Hey, do you have a guitar around?
Why?
That might help.
I do. And maybe
Well, shut you down. That's the best thing in the world you got going for you now. Let's get a little guitar action on here. Come on now. And you westbound.
I kind of like that. It's
and down.
a little tune that goes out to our friend Burt.
Boom, boom.
shitter.
Yeah, it was a very funky shitter. Yeah.
The shitter in Salem?
No, Redbone.
Redbone.
Yeah.
I haven't been there. But I found...
I bet Stu knows him, because he knows everybody from there.
Redbone. It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That's like the toilet.
I once saw it we were doing a gig in Salem, and it said on the bathroom wall, Jeff Dodge sucks. And it was like Oh, we're back! Hey, everybody, we're back. Welcome to the show. It's so good to have you. We've been going through some major changes here at the Trench Digger Productions recording studios. There's kind of some tasseling over sponsorship. We're still working with the Russians, but there's actually been some Paraguayans that are interested in sponsoring some things, and
Bidding wars.
well, yeah, and I like to diversify, spread our love around the universe there. Anyway, we're going to be going through a few different looks until we get to season 4 and working it out. There's been a whole lot of news lately. Have any of you guys been following this Supreme Court justice stuff?
Yeah, it makes it look like guys your age are just a bunch of dicks.
Oh, because of the Clarence Thomas pubic story? Is that what you're talking about?
There's another thing going on, but I guess we really can't make jokes about it. But
pubic hair is nothing to joke about.
That's true.
It's disgusting, and you find it everywhere. You know, your hamburgers when you're eating.
Well, you're a sound guy.
I quit eating
right?
hamburgers because of too many pubic.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, years ago.
All right.
Too many pubic hairs and Steve and I don't know if you knew this, Rich, but Steve and I were actually biology partners in high school.
Is that right?
Yes, we were lab partners, and we had to cut up the fetal pig. Did you get fetal pigs? That was an 80s thing.
No.
I think they switched to frogs.
Didn't you guys go to Catholic school, though?
Yes.
So did they abort a pig for you guys to do that?
No, that would be sacrilegious. So they would let the kid become the piglet, I should say, would get to like about the ripe age of 3 months, and then they would take it to an altar and see if God would stop them from killing them. And usually it didn't, and then we get a fetal pig. So
So the pig's father was Abraham?
Abrahamic, yes. Abrahamic pigs, we used to call it.
Oh, wow.
Point is, I had to slice the pubic bone. Do you remember that, Steve? It was very...
Abraham's brother.
The only time I haven't heard of pubic hair is pubic bone, and both of them make me very uncomfortable. So, on that note, yes,
that's good to
the
know.
Kavanaugh's a Catholic kid, isn't he?
Yeah. So there you go. 80s.
80s Catholic kids. Yeah, I don't know of a more dangerous pack of guys I wouldn't want to run into on a Friday or Saturday night, you know?
Yeah, I know, especially with all those movies I watched, from the John Hughes stuff to the Karate Kid movies. I mean, they really nailed these kind of white guys from that period.
And what was bigger was there's really a more accurate portrayal, I think, of the times, because it was very glossy. They used, you'd smear Vaseline on the outside of the lenses and stuff, and and everything's happy. But it was more, that 80s period was more, from my recollection, like Boogie Nights. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Oh, sure.
When Dirk Diggler is down on his luck and he's like getting paid to do things.
Right, and then they beat him up.
And then they pay him, and then they beat him up and take their money back. So it was
then they play some ELO, and he makes his way back.
Yeah.
And who takes him back in?
He did things he didn't want to do.
Tim Weatherspoon? No. Tim Meadows.
No,
that's the wrong movie.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Actually, who was it? Was it Jack? Was that his name? Little Jack Horner, played by your.
Yes, and that brings us back to Burt.
Yep.
He did take him in, but on certain conditions.
Brings him back in,
and just like Henry Hill, he sold him out.
Yeah.
Broke those rules. So, wait, Burt Reynolds. Now there's a guy.
Who's that?
Right.
Our hero, Gen X hero for sure. But then it's one of those things. His car had the Confederate license plate I was noticing the other day.
Sure.
It's not the Union Jack. They just call it the Confederate flag. Is that what it is?
The stars and bars.
Stars and
right?
bars.
Yeah.
Right. But he was from Florida. He was like...
Was he from Florida?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. He
yeah.
played football
Yeah.
and... he was almost heading to the NFL. So he's a very good
I didn't
old
know
Southern
about
boy.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He was injured and then had to become a famous actor.
Right. It's a great
Right.
trade-off.
Well, I always admired his career for its ups and downs and its, peaks and valleys and
I like the
everything.
chest hair.
The chest hair was pretty good. It was an inspiration to me.
I don't.
Do you have a lot of chest hair, or
Sadly, yeah, I've been hearing a little, getting some negative feedback at work on these super hot days when I choose not to wear an undershirt.
and kind of let that button down? And,
Yeah, it's not making a lot of sales on those
I had
days, I'll
chest
say
hair when
that
I was
much.
9 years old. It was very,
Is that right?
very disruptive. And
Dang.
yeah, so I've been kind of dealing with this for a while, and it feels
Okay.
good. And so that's okay. Maybe Burt is not the best icon for everybody. For those
Yeah.
of us chest hair challenged, we on the other side.
Yeah,
It became really popular not to have any chest hair whatsoever. You notice that?
Right.
You're like
Oh,
shaving.
yeah. Yeah, that's not going to do any good. I remember seeing Burt in an interview when I was in high school, which would have been several years after you guys, of course. But this is about 1993 or so. He did some, Good Morning America interview, and he came out and he was wearing, a blazer that was too small, and his pants were being, basically held shut by his belt. I mean, nothing was exposed, but you could just see that, he couldn't even fit into his pants. This was probably about halfway between a movie called Switching Channels, which was him with
Okay.
Christopher Reeve and Kathleen Turner. About halfway between that and Boogie Nights.
Okay.
And people, they made fun of him. There was no real internet back then. Although I guess the kids in Alaska up there on whatever internet they had, maybe they made fun of him that way. But
Well, speaking of Alaska, we
Well, no,
have
it's just-
a,
you guys
a
had the-
special guest.
no, it's great. They
with
just
us
they had
tonight.
the internet way before anybody else, right?
I think they had HBO too.
No, I think they got it ahead of time. That's what.
According to Sarah Palin.
From fucking Alaska.
Where are
According
you
to
from
Sarah
up there?
Palin.
Downtown.
Oh, Anchorage. Oh, downtown Anchorage,
Yeah.
like the streets.
Hardcore.
Oh, I knew it. I
You know,
knew
upper
it.
middle class hardcore.
Right.
It was tough.
I think.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's our lawyer. Our lawyer is calling
great.
here. Let me.
is Alaska suing us
call?
now? God damn.
Yeah, it's our lawyer, Michael Cohen. Remember we got cut
Oh,
off
sure.
from him last episode. Michael Cohen. We wanted to talk to you because things have been seeming pretty dicey. How are you, Michael?
Oh, so wonderful. Thanks for having me again here. This is Rex Tillerson. I
Rex?
just wanted to tell you a little bit about...
Rex, I was looking for Michael Cohen, our lawyer.
I've been playing the back nine lately, and, well, I found that the way to put a little spin on the ball... You know what spit is?
Rex, have you been drinking again?
If you put spit on the ball, I mean, you put your hands in your mouth and you gather up a
Okay,
little bit of
some real
spit.
loogie put onto the golf ball. Golf or baseball? What are we talking about, Rex? Rex, I'm gonna try to reach our lawyer. I'll tell you what. I'll keep you on my cell phone here. I'm gonna try and get hold of our lawyer on the other phone, the landline. Okay?
All right, well,
Hang on just a second.
Thank you.
This is so ridiculous. I have to landline this fucker. And did I say that? Okay. Cohen, is that you, Michael? Michael, are you there?
Hello.
Michael Cohen. Yeah. So I know you're busy. You got a lot of legal things going on, but I needed to talk to you about our case. They're trying to bring us down with the Russian advertising.
Well, isn't that a sicky wicked?
Hey, this isn't Michael Cohen. This is Michael Caine again. Michael Caine, what are you doing? Answering Michael Cohen's phone again.
Well, you know, it's the easiest way to be popular in the States.
You should really. Do I have the wrong number or so? Hang on a second.
Did I tell you about my sequel to Death Trap?
I think. Let me check myself. Rex, are you still there, Rex?
Hello?
Yeah, Rex. I got Michael Cohen on the landline. I'm gonna have to let you go, okay?
Oh, all right.
Okay. It's good talking to you. Drink some coffee. Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, I knew. Sanka might be your brand, Sanka. Michael Cohen, or Michael Caine, I should say.
You ever had
Bridge on the River Kwai, were you in that?
No, you're thinking of Sir Alec Guinness.
Sir Alec Guinness. Okay. Well, that was all I had for you. We need to get going. We got a show we're doing here. Special, great Alaskan guest coming in next.
All right.
Do you have any Alaskan questions for him?
Alaskan questions.
How
do you get salt?
How do you get salt? How do you get salt? I'll ask him that. Like kippered herring, that kind of thing.
Well, thank you very much, and
all right.
Good night.
Good night, Michael Caine. Thank you for calling in. Bye-bye. Yeah, I tell you, it's just crazy these days. All the technology and the things you can do. One of these days, we're going to figure out this video conferencing thing I keep hearing so much about. But, yeah.
I've got a guy for that if you need.
You know a guy?
Yeah, but he's also a sound guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put you in touch.
Sure, I'd love that. And
His name's Stu?
You can't trust that guy.
I know not what you speak of. I wept. We've got to go pay some commercials, but when we come back, a very special guest of a friend, a part of the family of Trench Digger Productions. We're very excited to have him here. And with that, we'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, all right. What do you think this, since you've been trying to get this recording, is this my second or third cup of coffee? Anyway, yeah, I mean, just trying to get, just getting motivated for all this, trying to, well, you know the drill by now, and I don't, it's just not a Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour show without me, Sid Sebastian, doing a promo for Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste of City Coffee. I mean, that's just what we do here. I've been drinking a lot of coffee this morning, it's practically almost the evening, just trying to get moving,
Oh,
and
kidding.
well, let me tell you something. It's good.
Shit.
You know it. Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. It's good.
No, he's talking about moving.
No, but I don't know about
Yeah.
Smoke it for hours. Door to door, boat to boat. Cheap white wine, cheap sugar. It's brined in like a brand name soy sauce and cheap white wine, cheap sugar, salt, little herbs in there, and it's brined overnight. You have to let it dry out and form a nice little pellicle, they call it in the biz. Nice sort of protective skin on the membrane, and then we'll smoke it for hours on end and just.
You can't. I don't see that as a good location.
Drink beer and wait.
Over there. It's the
line cod, barbless hook, smoking to dry it out. Give it a little smoky flavor.
So have you found
Door to door, boat to boat, free range line cod, barbless hook. Chinook.
Where are you guys going?
commercial's ending.
West.
Yeah, it's the pizza. It's kind of a whole strange thing.
It's okay, because you were sending your kids to Jesuit anyways, right?
So it's okay. I looked on the chairs, I looked on the tables, and the next one is I asked Bobby Dylan, I asked the Beatles.
That seems right.
What's the third one?
Oh, we're back. You gotta go outside and we'll introduce you. Yeah. We're back. Welcome, everybody, to the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. The man I introduced to you needs no further introduction, but we'll give him one anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Farrell. That's a little like what we like to call in the business a teaser.
No, there's a look on the chairs, look at the tables,
there was like
and the next one is ask Bobby Dylan, ask the Beatles, ask Timothy Leary. He couldn't help me either. There's a third lyric. I'm pretty sure, but we probably only need 2.
Hey, where'd that microphone go I was giving you?
I dropped it down to somebody.
Well, you know what? We'll just put this between us, and I think we can do it. I think this, because this is called a condenser mic. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do this and turn it really loud so that it feeds back. And how does that work for you, David?
Well, it just works lovely. It's lovely.
Do you prefer David or Dave? I've always wondered that about you.
Did I lose Jeff as a friend?
No, we're doing a talk show.
Oh, are we live now?
We're live. We are live.
That's great. Okay,
Oh,
that's
we're
groovy.
gonna, yeah,
Groovy,
yeah. And
Groovy, groovy. So I'd be
so
standing.
No, this is great. I think we're coming out
I'm gonna
fine.
have to stand.
You want to stand and
So.
talk?
Well, I mean, we're doing the Who.
Well, not yet. We're gonna talk a little bit about you.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna talk a little bit about you. Yeah.
I'm pretty interesting.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty interesting. Let's talk about me.
Yes. So, you hail from Anchorage, Alaska.
That is true.
What was it like going from there to Oregon? And when did you come here?
Well, I graduated high school on a Wednesday, and
Was it in the fall or summer?
when do you graduate high school, Smarty Pants?
Well, during war years, sometimes they graduate them ahead of time.
What war years were there?
I've met some World War II people, and they said that, you know, it's like I graduated in the winter.
I basically graduated high school on a Wednesday and ate acid for 2 days.
And
then went
LSD, for some may not know what that is.
Yes. And then went to bed at like after 2 days of it on a Friday, and then Saturday morning was awakened by my father, who said, if you want to go to the halfway house
Yeah.
as opposed to the real jail,
Yes.
you better get your ass up. So that's what I did. So acid for 2 days, jail for 2 days, and then 2 days later I moved to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh man, that's.
I know.
And then you rushed a frat. Isn't that what happened next?
That would be weird if I did, but I actually lived in one.
Didn't you and Dave Brum, another David I know?
Oh, Brum.
Weren't you guys frat guys?
No.
I thought you guys rushed a frat for like a week. What was the frat?
I didn't rush anything. I'm a slow roller.
Pace yourself.
Yeah, I paced myself. But I did live in the Beta House in the
The
summer.
Beta House.
Yeah. And I thought it was really cool.
Did you?
Because there were no frat boys there.
Okay, because it was summer, and so it seemed like just a few people, house cleaning. This is mellow.
Yeah, we were
do the laundry.
we were surfing down the stairways. It was cool.
Great. That's how many were there living there that summer?
That man, 2.
Just 2 of you. Just
No.
you and Dave?
No, Dave wasn't there.
Oh.
Mitch Tankersley. Yeah, it was really, really cool. Until I realized what fraternity life was like and what the people were like. And
Was that fall?
And I was like
Yeah.
grossed out by it.
Yeah.
So I never did it again.
They would never have me near them, but I did go to a couple frat parties when I was at Western Oregon.
I don't believe it.
I did. Rich, have you ever been to a frat party?
I got kicked out of a couple.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Can I get a snare?
Oh, God damn it. Yeah,
You're gonna make him work. That's an extra
It's not a
$5
union.
that I can pay him.
Thank you, Richard.
You bet. Yeah,
All right.
I got kicked out of a couple down there, just trying to visit some friends.
At U of O, the U of O.
Yeah, and I was like, listen, have you ever even heard of sea lion caves. Of course, they hadn't because they were from out of state. So
Right.
they just, you know.
Right. They were all Californians.
I actually helped a couple of them
Alaska.
tie their ties because they didn't know how to tie a tie. It was hilarious. They still never leave. So.
So,
If you feel more comfortable with the guitar, please. Yes.
I just like-
yeah.
I'm just kind of
Yeah.
finger banging it a little bit.
That's fine. I've seen this kind of thing before.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's a
Great
thing.
demo for this.
It's a thing.
Oh yeah.
Dan, are we?
And there we are. How about that? How long has that been going on?
Yeah. Poor Natalie.
Too long.
Way
A little bit of
too long.
No, it was only about a minute or two.
Oh, okay. That's great. So you were on acid and you joined the frat. Well, I'm just trying to.
Not either.
No, you didn't join the frat, but
No, I
you
didn't.
stayed with them, checked it out, and then the frat boys showed up and everything wasn't cool
No.
in the fall.
No, I did none of
The
that.
winter? You graduated winter, right? And anyway, so you were.
You're making just random stuff up, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I spent 2 weeks there because it was free lodging, and
Did you-
they were all douchey when they showed up, and I never went back.
But that was your freshman year, so you went.
No,
No.
that was the summer before my freshman year.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was a smarty pants guy.
Okay,
I
right,
went to
right.
a pre-freshman program.
Oh, so you were ahead of us all.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
yeah,
But
you're
you
ahead
were
of me.
class of '88.
No.
That's right. You're a rooster.
What?
We got us a rooster in here.
What's a rooster?
A year of the rooster, which you had your year
87.
last year.
87, sir.
87.
Yeah, 87.
88 and 87, there was always a lot of tension between us, you know.
Yeah.
At our school, at Central Catholic, I don't know how it was in Anchorage, but what we did.
In Alaska, there was always tension because it's a very violent place where people die a lot.
So when you speak of the halfway house, that was a very regular alternative for a lot of people at that point, for high school.
Oh, it was
straight
great
into
for
the-
me. I
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
to play Uno.
Okay, sure, that's a great game. We
Was
played
that
that all
like
the
yeah.
was that like the drunk tank? Is that what you're talking about? Like that?
No, it was either that or jail.
Okay.
And I was very fortunate in that, we fucking played Uno. Mm-hmm. And
Is that like did you have like a pool and people would bring you drinks, either non-alcoholic, but
still, you were still, confined.
okay.
But
It was very relaxing, and
it was
played Uno.
relaxing. The funny thing is that they had like a weight room and shit, and then they had also a pool table. Mm-hmm. And when I went to the pool table, I was like, what does it cost? And some guy goes, are you fucking kidding me? And he yanks it down.
Right.
I'm like, you're all criminals. Of course. Why would we pay for a pool?
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
So did
A
you
little softball,
in that criminal realm of Anchorage and the various people you might have known or grown up with, did you
Basically, I grew up with criminals.
Okay, did you take any of that criminal knowledge and apply it to your experiences in Oregon? And if so,
Very poorly.
yeah.
I stole a lighter. Well, I didn't even mean to steal it, but I stole a lighter from Albertsons, and I had $63 in my pocket.
Right.
And I put the lighter in my pocket
Right.
as I grabbed a 12-pack of beer.
Right.
That I was underage and not allowed to buy.
Yes.
And I was giving it to my buddy, but I put the lighter in my pocket and
During
I forgot
one of
about
those
it.
moves,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
And so when we left this market, they attacked my friend for stealing.
Yeah.
And it turned out it was me.
Did they couldn't find the lighter, and they're like, I know you took that lighter.
They did,
but it was your friend. It was the wrong guy.
No, but they busted me, and I was fined $350 for a 99-cent lighter.
Wow, that's what happens.
Was that at?
I know. What are you doing? Don't break the law. Don't break the law.
Was it the 7-Eleven there on 13th
Well, I was
Street?
gonna say you said
Albertsons.
Albertsons.
18th and Chambers.
Nah, Albertsons.
The what?
30th and Hilliard.
No, it's by where the
on the way to LCC.
Phil Knight's Kids Center is.
Right. The old Otson or Mac. Mac Court, right?
That was a
Mac
Price
Court.
Chopper, wasn't that?
No,
Price
not
Chopper.
Mac Court. They have a new place, but
Yeah, it's over by the original Romania Chevrolet, which was originally Silva Chevrolet.
Silva.
Yeah, same family that the Silva Concert Hall is named for in the Holt Center.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow. There's
moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along.
Here we are.
The acid thing. No, okay,
It's
so
a thing.
it is a thing.
It's a thing.
No, I was thinking though.
Do you remember Waking the Patriot?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
we don't.
No. I was going to talk
gonna
about.
go here?
I was going to talk a little bit about how we know each other, which is I met you, which must have been your junior year then, or senior year at U of O when you had the mohawk. You were just back from France or something, is the way I recall it. And it was right before I left, and we had just, the Butler and His Freaks. There was I was in this band called the Butler and His Freaks, and Steve was in it.
He's looking at Steve.
Steve was in it, and we were, it was, boy, there's some footage I can show you from that. We need to check in with a few people before we do that. But yeah, great band, and it was over by the time I met you. It was like a flash in the pan thing. They decided I was not fitting the bill enough.
You weren't freaky enough.
Things change in a relationship. And a band is like having a relationship with 4, 5, 6 people sometimes, right?
It gets sweaty.
It's gross. It gets really gross and personal.
Hairy, sweaty.
Hairy chest, yeah. And so anyway, then we meet, and
Damn.
we start rebuilding things. So the Butler turned in this band called Marshall Plan, which was very rockin' and very popular in Eugene. And so
your best moment, I think, was when you stole.
the Crossroads thing.
Yes.
Yeah. That was during, that was a very
was his
tense
name?
time.
Who is that?
Esteban?
It was Lance, wasn't it? Wasn't Lance on drums? Didn't you guys have that guy Lance for a while?
There was Moist Boy was in there.
No, I don't think Moist wasn't. I mean, he lived there, but he didn't play anymore. He was the first to leave the Butler and His Freaks. Because he, again, I don't want to go too far into his past, but
whose guitar did you steal?
That was, it was some hot shot, and I took his guitar.
Yes.
And
I remember very clearly.
Nathan Hilly?
No.
it was one of those guys, though, I think. It was at your house. It was at Whitebird, too.
It was the fucking.
We might have to bleep that out. This is YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
I don't. There's families watching this hour right now.
Go on, man.
So no fucking swearing.
Talk about
shit.
acid though.
LSD is they're doing stuff with LSD that's helping with PTSD people now. Have you heard about that? The microdosing?
The Silicon Valley's all about it.
But I don't think they really have PTSD.
They think they're gonna get smarter.
Okay. See.
It's in
Yeah.
the Waldorf school.
I'm like seriously,
Kesey
dude,
stuff.
you're making millions in Silicon Valley, and you need to get smarter through acid.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to
on,
join
yeah.
the computers. It's an AI thing, right? They're trying to. I mean, look at Zuckerberg. He's halfway there. Did I say that out loud? Not on YouTube. I didn't say that.
Well,
and I think it sounds like we should take a commercial break. We're
delightful.
going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the captain, Mr. David Farrell. 9:39. So do you think it was only a minute we lost? Oh, I still don't have this. Hang on. Block 2.
Could have been longer. I was trying to
Hi, this is Bud D.
And I'm Mrs. D.
We're the owners of Fast Lanes Bowling Center.
Come on out and bowl, it's fun.
That's right. You should be out here trying to bowl a 300.
You don't have to be perfect to have fun.
You'll love Fast Lanes. It's not a quiet place.
You can definitely hear a pin drop.
And we have great balls.
I'm not going there, Bud.
You haven't for years, Mrs. D. Oh, and we spray our shoes after each use.
Special spray.
So come on down to the area's best bowling center, where the lanes are fast and the bowling's fun.
Look good and let Jimmy Gimmler show you the way. He's got the finest silk, wool, satin, gabardine, and cotton blend suits available anywhere. It's off the rack and on your back. Look good for your high school reunion and your Uncle Dick's funeral. Stock up with our current sale. Buy 2 suits and get 3 free at Jimmy Gimmler's Suit Rack.
I'm a seeker, I'm a really desperate man.
The first thing is I think he's onto it.
tight. It's a tight meltdown.
I'm Danny Bash, owner and president of Basher's Towing. I took over the business when my husband was killed by a drunk driver in a work-related accident. Thanks, Budweiser. I'm here to tell you we're the best in the business. We'll tow your ride so you can get it fixed and get your life back. Basher's Towing will hook you up.
Bag of Dreams is a 3 times a month open pop-up store in the basement of Jimmy Gimler's Soup Bag. Thanks, Jimmy. We specialize in black bags that always accent any wardrobe. We sell Zenith computer bags, 4-track bags with bottle holders, homeless bags that could be converted into a punk rock dress, New York or gym bags, classy, pilot bags, bike bags, and keyboard bags. Vintage, retro, cool.
Time to pay some bills. 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 Bills to pay now. Time to pay some bills. Bills to pay now. Bills to pay now.
Worston's Pizza is everything you love about pizza. It starts with our golden crust. Of course, you're gonna want cheese on that. Then, it's whatever toppings you want. Pepperoni, always a favorite. How about the green peppers? You want something blue? No one ever put anything blue on a pizza, but it's colorful. Try the roasted garlic. And don't forget the black olives. We make them the way you want them. Worston's Pizza. Italian by marriage.
Yeah,
I was going to tell him about the show just because I know it was on.
Oh, yeah.
do you think he'd come on it, or?
Well, he's know what's his name likes his show. Sam and Charlie, they're like fans.
Right.
Oh, right, Charlie. Oh, that Charlie Hales. Oh, I don't. That guy's. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're live. We're live, and yeah. Sorry, we've been having some technical difficulties. Like I said, we've got these this Russian advertising that's been working well, but apparently Paraguay might be involved with sabotage here. We're not quite sure. We're checking our data banks and have our IT department heavily invested in sorting this out. But the commander here was telling me a little story. The best band on the block, the Peasant Revolution Band, Mr. Rich Reese on the drums, Steven Sabila on bass, and the commander, as always, on the harmonica. Commander, how are you?
I'm a little disgruntled. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the Burnside Bridge. It's been put forth. I'm not sure who put forth
You talking about the Borg thing on there? Or?
No, I'm talking about the bridge itself. I'm figuring out that I have to figure out what to do with it, and I was racking my brain, and I'm really not sure who put me to task. It could have been Wheeler. Apparently, he's been keeping an eye on Steve.
What kind of a task are you doing? Oh, goodbye, Captain. Ride, Captain, ride.
Are you going back to Alaska?
I wish flames would.
I can do that. Well, there will be flames there.
There will be flames.
There will be flames.
Take it.
Right.
So said he.
Take care.
I gotta see my buddy.
All right. Busy night here at the old Trench Digger Studios. But yes, the
clubs. I didn't even. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. I do know that at this time, I am rolling out a plan that I'm pretty sure needs to become accepted by local landscapers and engineers, and we're going to turn the Burnside Bridge into a driving range.
You mean
for everybody?
Wow! So it's no longer a bridge; it's a driving range.
It's a driving range.
Or is it a?
So
you could drive through the driving range.
It's no that kind of a driving range, Jeff.
So, but if you're in a golf cart, you can drive across
it. It's confusing.
I've never played golf. Did you know that?
We got to go.
I'd love to. I've heard such great things, and I'm a huge fan of Caddyshack.
So I want somebody who can, take what's in my head and create it there on the Burnside Bridge, because I'm just a harmonica player. But like I said, I came up with this.
Yeah.
And don't ask me why. I don't remember who put it forth, but I know there's a sign. There's a sign that said I had to figure it out. I mean, you had to figure it out. You just didn't know it.
Right. And that's maybe I'm waiting for my sign to collaborate with your sign.
So now it's time. We got and it sounds kind of communist. I know.
Well, I could see it working. Maybe you should do like the Seattle thing where you drive underneath it, but they're playing golf on top of the freeway. Because I could see that working.
Have a real lollipop sort of texture to it that I would.
Well, they built a walking bridge, so why not, right?
I feel that
they'll build anything in this city if enough city commissioners are into it and getting greased enough. I mean, it's a good public cause.
Well, it's a lot to get those well-heeled, shiny boys down there amongst some of our local crowd.
No, OHSU spent a ton of money for our community and has really improved that community right there in the old Ross Island sand gravel pit there. That's so there's investments. I think Portland's like a sponsor thing. They want to have like a sponsor name. It'd have to be like the Commander's Burnside driving range with also Moda Health or something.
I know it sounds controversial. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot to swallow, but she's gonna.
I'm with you. It sounds like a great idea. Our community needs a driving range right in the goddamn middle of its city. I don't even know how to play golf, and I'm with you. Love it.
Bring people together.
That's right. And it's about community. And,
no one wants to get punched.
Well, I'll tell you who wants to get punched. This mayor that we used to have, he was just cruising for a bruising. But now we got this new mayor, and I guess he's not so new, a couple years in. Steve, did you say you saw him recently?
Bumped into him, yeah.
Well, he's at the old stop there, huh?
Yes, and he looked good. He was sort of dressed down. So
khakis or something.
Yeah, casual pants.
Khakis and a casual Izod, maybe.
Hadn't shaved in a few days, maybe.
Right. And that's, not shaving in Portland. That's a big thing. But let me tell you, there's a few things I'd like to talk to him about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my lovely wife, Jemila. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I haven't seen you since you were doing Sally Fields. Yeah. What's up?
Oh, time to say goodnight. Ted Wheeler.
All right. Well, I guess it's that time. Good night, Ted Wheeler. Good night. like this new space that can attack the camera.